right. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday, March 30th. I believe I am live from my phone. This is crazy exciting. I'm on StreamYard only, so it might be a little bit delayed, but let me know if you're in here. I would love to see some people. Hope you're all having a good day. My throat's been going in and out, so I'll see how long I last here. But yeah, let me know when you show up. I know StreamYard can be delayed with the comments, so I will definitely hang out and see if I get some comments. I guess if I end up, if for some reason, if this didn't connect to my YouTube channel, I wish I could check this right now. I will give you guys a brief channel update on what's been going on with me. In my next video, I'm also going to be saying this, but hey, Bobby and Lisa, hey, great to see you guys. How are you guys doing today? Thank you, Lisa. Happy birthday. Yay, I know I've gone live. It's very, very tiny. Lisa, you're gonna laugh. I'm on my phone. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. The comments are extremely tiny, but they're here, so that's cool. How are you both doing today? Things have gotten crazy here in Maryland. We now have a stay-at-home order. So basically the same as before, but now we are being basically forced, and they're trying to, enforce being locked down unless you're out for, medical reasons or essential work or getting food. But that was probably inevitable. Oh, good to hear that you're doing good. Awesome. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, Lisa, you're in a stay-at-home order too. Yeah, I think I remember hearing that. I'm sure it's a matter of time. More and more states are going to add to it. But Maryland is 8 as of 8 p.m. tonight, so it really doesn't change anything here. I'm already just staying in. But yeah, I'm doing well. So what I was about to say, I was talking to basically myself, was just go over my channel a little bit. With everything going on right now, I am getting less boxes, trying to cut back spending wise a little bit. But I'm going to announce this in my next video as well. Honestly, you'll never know because I have a backlog of boxes. I mean, I should show you a picture of my hallway and how many boxes are over there. So that's basically what's going on. If you see boxes that I post from January, December even, don't be surprised. It's kind of just a thing that's happening right now, and I've been behind. And I'm also trying to spread out the videos to go slower because we don't know how long this is going to last, and I don't want to run out of content. So I'm trying to post like once a week, approximately. Lisa, you're lucky. I don't. Yeah, I know. Lisa, exactly. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I overdid it. I think what happened was in December I was posting a lot more frequently. I posted like 7 videos, and I just haven't been able to keep up with that at all. But that's okay. Bobby, have you found anything? Do you get any boxes or have any delays in anything? Box wise, I'm curious. I know Roxbox is that's one thing my Roxbox video I posted that I would get a second one, and I sent my first one back in, and now they're not sending new boxes out until mid-April, so that's all been put on hold. I might still get another one, I might not. Let's see, Bobby. Yeah, I know, me too. I'll only be doing like product reviews and things like that. I'm still posting Tuesday and Saturday so far. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I was trying to stick to a schedule, but that's just I don't know. I've like Lisa knows, I've got, and I think Bobby, I've told you guys around this too. I had to get some migraines, so I try to have a video ready and then switch to a schedule. But then this past week I had a doctor's appointment that just threw everything off. I was going to try to post on Tuesdays, and then that just didn't happen. The appointment was very lengthy. So that's kind of what's going on. Makeup Geek, you're waiting on that one. That's interesting. Okay. Have they like emailed you saying there's going to be shipping delays? Just curious. A month or two. Wow. That's good that you had a third video. Yeah, Bobby, I really need to come over to your channel more often. It's on my list. You're on my short list, actually. I've got, I've got a long list of to watch videos and a short list, and you both are on my short list. Oh, Lisa, you ordered the Calabasas Lippy. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds awesome. Are you gonna do a video or a vlog on that, Lisa? You purchased the Neutral Matrix palette, no word test from them. Oh wow. Okay, that's Jeffree Star. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm pretty clueless on that sort of thing. Let's see. I think I'm seeing a third person here. If anybody wants to say hi. Yeah, I thankfully everything I've ordered so far has been okay. I have 3 boxes slated to come for April. It doesn't seem like they're going to be delayed. Hey, Kev. Hey, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. How are you doing today? Let's see, Lisa, you said you've been only singing Rhonda's live like for you wanted it for 3 months. Oh, sometimes when in Rhonda's live when everybody talks about makeup, I tend to block it out or just kind of glaze over. But that's cool. Hey, Terminal Goat, Matt, thank you. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. How are you doing today, Matt? Are you still at work? But yeah, we've just been talking about shipping delays and boxes and a whole bunch of fun stuff. I'll be curious to see what happens with boxes. I hope it doesn't put any of the smaller companies out of business. I mean, obviously that's going to happen with small businesses as it is. Oh, Lisa, no worries. I know I know she's got a great following and on her lives. It's no problem at all. She's had some good lives. We've had fun. Her new apartment looks awesome. Yeah, and Bobby, one thing I've been doing too, I think actually got this idea from Rhonda is basically quarantining my mail for a couple days. Like the virus technically can stay on. I said I wasn't going to use that V word, and I just used it. Well, anyway, it can apparently stay on cardboard and paper for about a day. And then Rhonda was saying something. She quarantines her um, mail for about 3 days, and I guess because it can stay if you have like a plastic wrapping or like a plastic, I guess suppose like a mailing envelope, it can be on there. So you either have to sanitize the outside of the packaging before you touch it, or use gloves to open it and then get rid of the outer packaging. Yeah, Lisa, good idea. You're some spraying yours with Lysol. Um, yeah, that's a good idea. I've just been kind of putting them to the side for a couple days and then touching them later. But honestly, with a birthday, that's getting a little difficult. If people are sending me cards, I'm getting cards from family and whatnot, and I end up 3 days later, I'll thank them for it. I don't know. I might have to figure out something else. Matt, yeah, Windex cleans everything. I mean, I guess I haven't looked at a Windex bottle in a while. Does it have like the same type of bacteria killing properties and virus killing capabilities? Did you guys get notifications, by the way? I mean, I'm assuming you did, or you would have no clue that I went live. Oh, I know, Bobby. I'm having a really hard time too. I want a giveaway actually. I think it's a relatively new subscription box. And for the life of me, I'm not remembering the name of it, but it's literally like a bar of soap and a lip balm a month. And I won the March box and it came in the mail Saturday, and I've been trying to like not touch it, but I should just maybe it's just sanitize it, but then I have to be careful. I don't want to just use all my Lysol and everything on mail because you can't find Lysol right now in the stores. Hey, Red Devil, welcome. Thanks for coming in. This is StreamYard, but this is through my phone. So I'm not going to have anybody up. Actually, I mean, I've actually got the invite button down here, but this is the first time I've done this on my phone. Basically, what I'm doing, guys, in case you don't know, I figured out a hack kind of walk around rule here. I am in desktop mode on my phone. And because of that, StreamYard is coming up as normal. So the only thing would be is if I didn't have any wonderful moderators in here, I wouldn't be able to control trolls. But other than that, it looks like I could potentially invite someone. I'm not going to try it in case. Maybe we'll try it another time. If I can keep going live like this, I'm going to definitely do it. I'm basically scrolling around because I've got it zoomed in so I can see the chats coming up on the screen. It's literally all on my phone, but it's pretty cool. So you guys, if you want to host, I mean, I don't have 500 or I don't have 1,000 subscribers, but I'm hosting live from my phone on StreamYard right now because it's in desktop mode. So if anybody, although I just lost you guys. Oh, I hope you're still there. Can you guys still hear me? Lisa, forget you. It's your birthday stream. Well, thanks. I know, but I need people like you here for my birthday stream for it to be a birthday stream, right? I didn't really want to celebrate alone. It's already a bit isolated as it is. Let's see. Matt, you said you got a notification and said I was not a supporter. What? What does that mean? Oh, if you got a notification, you would be a supporter, right? I'm confused, Matt. As usual. Thank you, Red. I appreciate it. All right, you can still hear you. Great. Okay, another stupid thing that's been bothering me. My phone is doing this crazy thing where I can be anywhere. I can be on a website, an app, email, text message, whatever, and it'll just drop whatever it is and go to the home screen. Like that's basically what happened. StreamYard just disappeared and it went to the home screen. And I don't know why it's doing it. I'm probably going to end up calling Verizon and see if I can get some type of like tech help to walk me through any type of, I don't know, troubleshooting maybe that's going on. I hope it means that I hope that it means, that my phone's not dying or something. But I'm glad that it didn't lose connection. And I've heard that a lot, since everybody's been going live on YouTube, because everybody's bored, that there have been a lot of trouble with YouTube Live. So we're going to hope that this one continues on and it's fine. Anyway, let's see. Matt says, everyone I visit, their button is still red. So, oh, wow, that's weird. Yeah, hopefully that's a glitch. I mean, you got the notification, so clearly you're still subscribed to me. Thank goodness, right? I mean, I'm glad you got the notification. No, thanks for all the birthday cakes. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm 33 today. It's kind of a bit of an interesting quarantine, but I'm still going to have my cake tonight and probably a nice dinner. So that's super exciting. And I still get presents. My mom actually dropped some off and we did like a 6 foot away kind of thing. She just left them on the sidewalk and I picked them up and it worked. Yeah, well, thank you, Lisa. I know, right? I still feel young, so that's good. I'm fine. 33, just a number, right? Matt's wondering if anybody else is having the issue of seeing the red button, meaning that they haven't subscribed to anybody else that they know that they're subscribed to. Is anybody else having that problems? Oh, no problem, Bobby. Thanks so much for coming in. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, you be safe too. I really appreciate you joining us. Yep, definitely stay safe, Bobby. Red Devil 33, you definitely do not sound like it to me. You sound like you're either in your teens or your 20s. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You're not the only one who's thought that. I tend to get that from time to time. That's awesome. It's fine with me. I don't mind sounding younger. It's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful day outside here. I think it's about mid 60s. You know, I think, having a March birthday. I mean, Lisa, you know, and Kevin, if you're still in here, um, you kind of know that just everything, you can have any type of weather for a March birthday. Especially in Maryland, like I've had snow on my birthday. I've had 70 plus degree temperatures. I mean, honestly, 65, this is actually perfect. Um, Red Devil, what do you have something to say? What do you want to say, Red Devil? Yep, exactly. In like a lion, out like a lamb. But you know, Lisa, actually here in Maryland, we never really had any type of lion type weather this entire month. We had some couple days of rain. I mean, but literally it came in like a lamb, and I think it's gonna go out like a lamb. It's just so rare, but I'm glad to hear that it's getting better in Michigan. Matt wants to know how everybody's Monday is going. How's your Monday going, Matt? Are you still at work? How are your goats? I always got to know. The days, I don't know about everybody, but the days are really starting to blend together for me. If it wasn't my birthday, I probably would be close to the point of not knowing what day it was. Wait. Oh no, Red, I'm so sorry. Wait, you're quitting? It's been an honor making these videos. I really appreciate your support. My lady video will be up in a few days. I hope you'll enjoy it. Red, what made you decide to quit? So you're quitting YouTube? I hope you still join us in our live chats and still enjoy watching your friends' content and everything. I'm so really sorry to hear that, Red. And everybody wants to know why you're quitting. Maybe just take a break and think about it. That's one thing I've learned, just not to do anything hasty. Just think, you know, even before you say something, think first. Your last video, I was gonna ask Lady Video. I thought, what is he planning? But I didn't. Okay, last video. I'm really sorry, Red. Well, I hope that you'll be back. Maybe you can just take a break and regroup and get a fresh mindset, and things will be better. But yeah, I've had a fairly good Monday. I mean, at this point, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, weekend, weekday, it's all kind of blending in. But I know that there are definitely, like, Matt, I know you're still working, so you still have some sense of normalcy, so that's probably helping. Oh, Adam, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate the birthday wishes. No worries. It's great to see you. I really appreciate that. Have fun with your telemedicine. It's been a good birthday so far. I've had a lot of people reach out, a lot of family, a lot of friends. I mean, it's kind of funny. I've just kind of I do have like a Facebook page that I keep for personal use, and more people than ever I think have reached out, and it's probably because everyone's bored. I just remember not really hearing of, you know, from everybody about my birthday, and this year it's like, oh, what can we do? It's so weird having a birthday during this kind of quarantine type life right now. I know, Red. We haven't seen Adam. I really appreciate him stopping by. If he's still here, Adam, that was really nice of you. Thank you. Sometimes, and that's just it. It's nice. I think reaching out for a birthday is so sweet and nice. And I ended up learning. I have a friend who's pregnant. She's going to be induced on Thursday, and had she not reached out for her birthday, I wouldn't have known she's got some complications with her pregnancy going on. And I felt like saying, you could have reached out, and I guess I could have reached out to her too, but there's a lesson to this, right? Like, now's the time, especially while a lot of us have more time. Reach out to your friends and family, reach out to people you haven't spoken to in a while. Just say hi. Just, do something to stay in contact. Is anybody else experiencing that? Have you been anybody getting in touch with friends you haven't talked to in a while, or family members you haven't talked to in a while? I do have a crazy story actually. Well, I'm waiting for anybody's responses, but I was talking to my dad. Him and his girlfriend went to a hey Ross. Thanks so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Good to see you. How are you doing today, Ross? How's quarantine life treating you? I know your channel is severely affected by all this craziness going on. Being a outdoor moving around vlogging channel, that's got to be different. Oh, cool. 20 WhatsApp groups. Okay, so you're just talking with a bunch of friends, I guess, on that. That's awesome. Yeah, I think this whole virtual socialization thing, I mean, it's going to change the world, really. I mean, I think a lot of things are going to be done virtually now because we've realized we can, maybe, or who knows. Some jobs might be lost, a whole bunch of things. Yeah, Ross, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, you can certainly film content when you go out. I mean, well, I guess you can do a grocery shopping filming, but then you got to sanitize your phone. Let's see. Red Devil says if Kevin does another StreamYard live again, he said why he hasn't done one in a while. Even though I'm quitting, I'll still watch your videos anyway. I guess see me and I can see me. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Red. Yeah, if you keep watching, someday when the world becomes normal again, we'll all be able to go back to what we used to do. So anyway, what I was going to share, my crazy story, is I was talking to my dad the other day. I hadn't honestly spoken to him in a few months, and him and his girlfriend went on a cruise to the Caribbean, kind of right before things got bad with the coronavirus. It was kind of like mid-February. I think they returned at the end, and they were actually got to the point where they were okay. Red, good night. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Um, have a good night, Red. So anyway, yeah, they were getting to the point where they were concerned that they wouldn't be able to get their flight home because it was just when airports and flights and everything was shutting down. And honestly, if I were them, I would not have gone on the cruise. But my dad's a bit reckless and thinks he's invincible. And on the last night of his cruise, he actually had low grade fever, shortness of breath, and a cough and congestion. Basically, the symptoms of the virus. And but then went home, went to sleep in his own bed, and then he said he felt fine. He never had a fever again, but then he ended up having shortness of breath for apparently a couple weeks. And to me, I mean, I don't know. He never got tested. He never went to a doctor, but I'm thinking he had like a low, mild version of the virus. I mean, I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, don't worry, I haven't seen him for months, and there's no way I'm letting him come visit after that story. Um, he seems fine now. So, but that's just an example, I think, of how this is getting spread. I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but how do you not? Um, some people are getting it so mildly, but it makes me think awful thoughts about how many people he could have potentially spread it too, just in the airports coming home, because from the cruise they flew into Miami and then flew back to BWI in Baltimore. And that's just terrifying. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he really caught it right before cruise ships started to have problems. I mean, he came back like right in time. But exactly, Ross. Yeah, 80% of cases are mild, which is good. Of course, that's good news. I'm obviously glad that my dad didn't have a higher case, but I mean, he might not have had it. It might have been something else. It might have just been something he had never been on a cruise before. I mean, he had stress. He said, sleeping at night, if you're not used to sleeping on cruise ships, that's a whole fun experience. They were basically in the middle of the boat. So he said it was kind of like a vibrating bed all night. So, he could have been down on sleep. A lot of it is variables like that. Okay, Lisa, your dad cruises a lot. It's driving him nuts to have to stay home. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, my dad had never gone on a cruise, but they had this planned, and he's the type that just won't cancel if even if it's advised not to, which is unfortunate. I made the decision well long before I knew that he was potentially exposed to the virus, that just because of how his mind works, he thinks he's invincible. Unfortunately, I have to say he's one of those ones that I think he's following rules now, but he is still an essential employee, so he's still going to work, as some of us have to do. But anyway, that's my fun, not so fun, interesting story about it. As far as exposure goes and what I've heard, that's about as close as it's come to me, and that's quite close enough. Don't need anything else. But anyway, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are upset about everything going on and not being able to get out or whatever, but in the long run, it's so much safer, and it's much better to be out and to be stuck inside and be bored or pick up new hobbies. I mean, this is the perfect time to explore things you wanted to do that you never got to do. Some YouTubers can take advantage of this and go, and depending on what your channel is, you can post more videos. Obviously, it's hurting other channels. But anyway, back to half of your topics. I don't know, my birthday, but I don't really know what else to say about it. It's not like I'm doing much for celebration here. But really all I want for my birthday is for people to just be healthy and for no one to get the virus and for it to go away as quickly as possible. Lisa, yeah, your husband is considered essential too. He is fortunate to be able to work from home, but if he has to go into the office, he has 14 pages of print offs to show officials if he's asked. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, that's good. So yeah, because you're under lockdown order too now. So it's good that you have documentation. Yeah, we've been wondering about that today because my mom and I were chatting this morning about it because she goes and feeds our horses, and we actually looked up feeding livestock is still allowed. It's a little bit of a tricky situation because the people who own the farm feed them in the morning, and we usually feed in the afternoons. So my mom's like, oh, do I need documentation that I'm going to feed livestock or horses? And half the time she brings up the food with her. And I said, well, Mom, I think your car is good enough documentation. You're going to have, she's always got horse food buckets or either filled or empty with food. I mean, her car is a total, horse storage basically unit. So it looks like that's still going to be the same. I mean, the people at the farm could have taken care of our horses, but I'm really, really excited that she can still go up there because it gives her something to do. She won't see a single person while she's up there. She's not at risk. I mean, I guess the guy who takes care of him in the morning, he's touched the same, the barn doors, the light switches and everything. But this guy is equally as isolated. This guy hardly goes out and does anything as it is anyway. Yeah, Ross, I know I can't go out, but I'm honestly, it's fine. I would just prefer to stay in and be healthy for sure. At this point, it's not worth risking anything. And sometimes a home cooked meal is just as fun anyway. Oh, wait, what did Red say that was too funny? Good night, guy. Oh, wait, forgot to say, I hope everyone here will enjoy my new videos when they get a chance to watch them. Yeah, definitely, Red. Good night. Yeah, good night, Red. Thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Thanks again. Yeah, Netflix, of course, is loving it. But, there's going to be a point because they've shut down production of TV shows, not just network shows, but I think pretty much everything. So there's going to be a point where Netflix and all these streaming services and network television do not have new content to put up. Now, obviously, there is a lot to watch on Netflix before you can say you watched everything. Does anybody have any cool shows that they're watching or things to do to pass the time? I know, like, I've seen your videos, like Matt. I know you still get to go outside and walk around and be with your animals, and that's definitely great. I'm working through Star Trek Discovery. Actually, just have the finale left of season 2. I'm on the CBS All Access app right now. Lisa's catching up on 90 Day Fiance. Okay, you've talked about that show for a while. Are there a lot of episodes of that? Just curious. I don't know. After Star Trek Discovery, I'm probably going to move on to Picard, Star Trek Picard, because I basically there's some streaming apps, like I pretty much keep Netflix and Hulu. I have them all the time, but then others I'll rotate through free trials and then keep them until I'm done a certain show that I want to watch and then cancel them. So I basically anything on CBS All Access that I want to watch, I'll watch. I'm really looking forward to Ozark season 3. It just came out on Netflix this past Friday. If you guys haven't checked out Ozark with Jason Bateman and Laura Linney, it is fantastic. Dark, of course, but I mean it's about money laundering and things in the Ozarks, but it's really well done and the acting is phenomenal. Matt says Monday night is Walking Dead night. Okay, awesome. I never got into The Walking Dead. Zombies are like the one thing I don't really do horror movies or shows or zombies. I don't know why or I just don't never really got into that. Okay, so Lisa 90 Day Fiance has different versions of it. Okay, wow. Oh, I'm glad to hear all love Picard. I'm excited. I love Discovery. Can I just say Discovery has been I mean, this Discovery is turning me into a Trekkie. Now I want to go. I have seen Star Trek Voyager, but I now want to go back and watch Star Trek Enterprise and um oh shoot, Enterprise and there's another one. It's blanking me. It'll come to me. Next Generation. That's it. I want to watch that one too. Yeah, I heard some people have bailed on Walking Dead a few seasons ago. I think it turned at some point. Matt, which show are you referring to? Never thought you would like it, but it's season 1 is intense. All right, Lisa says Enterprise sucked, but Next Generation it was good. Okay, yeah. I eventually came up with Next Generation. Just mind going blank. I really did like Voyager. And I don't think I saw every episode. Okay, Walking Dead. Interesting. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I would like it. I just have to get over the whole zombie business. I don't know. But yeah, network shows. I mean, NCIS, for example. I don't know if anybody watches that. They had to stop production, I think, at episode 20. They were supposed to have 24 episodes. Their 400th episode was supposed to be this season. Now it's getting pushed to the fall. I mean, we might not get finales. First world problems, of course. I'm much happier that all the actors and the cast and the crew and everybody involved is, being able to be safe. Yeah, Lisa, Voyager, there's something about Voyager that is fantastic. I really like the Doctor, and I love Janeway. I mean, have you seen the memes like Janeway Chakotay for president in 2020? I mean, they would be an awesome pair for president and vice president. Okay, Lisa says the first 3 or 4 seasons of The Walking Dead was excellent. It's kind of what I've heard, that it's trailed off, but then there's some diehard fans. Yeah, Matt, I don't blame you. I didn't used to watch much TV at all either. I used to, when I lived out in the country, I was always outside. I like almost never watched TV. I did as like a young kid. I would come in and watch some shows with my parents, like Home Improvement and some of those 90s shows, Dinosaurs, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. But there was a big gap in my life, middle and most of high school. I didn't watch like any TV. And I wish I could still cut back, actually. But there are some really good shows. I don't know. Now Walking Dead is junk. I'm sorry. It's a shame when such good shows go downhill. But yeah, if I could, when I'm able to go outside more and do things, I think what I would want to do is just pick a few favorite shows and only watch a couple, like you do, like Walking Dead. Like that's your thing, Matt, and that's awesome. Too many of your favorite characters have been killed off. Well, that sucks. Yeah, you don't want to get attached to it. That's my worst fear, like getting attached to a character and then having them get written off the show or killed off the show. Oh, and there's too many new characters to get back into it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I really don't know too much about it. And I lost the live again. I should really call Verizon. This phone is being so stupid. Hopefully you guys are still with me. Still says I'm talking, so I think that's a good sign. Lisa says, well, I will say it took 4 or 5 seasons too long to kill off Carl. Couldn't stand that kid. Yeah. Isn't that the way? It's like with shows, it's like you want somebody gone and then they don't get rid of them. I've really been into New Amsterdam. I think I'm not usually into medical dramas, but there's something about these characters and their actors that are just, the actors are fantastic. They have done really well with character development. It's been a real, thank you, Matt. Okay, still here. So my phone is just randomly dropping. This is the second time it's happened now in 36 minutes. That's fantastic. I should probably look into this. Maybe they can troubleshoot why my phone is doing that. But that's not a call I want to do on my birthday, you know? Calling Verizon, being on hold forever. No, not going to happen. Anybody else have anything new or anything interesting going on? Matt or Lisa? It says, I don't, do I have anybody else in here with me? I know I have Matt and Lisa. It says there's three. I don't think that's the count's all that accurate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, waiting for tomorrow. Oh, Ross. Thank you, Ross. I appreciate you still being here. How are things in the UK going, Ross? I know that Prime Minister Boris has been tested positive for the virus. I know you guys are on lockdown, kind of enforced lockdown. Maryland, I was telling everybody in the live one in the beginning, Maryland just got put on lockdown today, actually starting at 8 p.m., so not quite yet, but we're almost here. Oh, it's rainy up there? Oh, bummer. Goats are stuck inside. Oh, that's no fun. I guess you're getting the rain that we got, maybe. If did it go north? I'm not sure. We got rain. When did we get rain? Oh my goodness. The days are blending. We had one day with rain and actual thunder. No worries, Ross. Playing poker? Is it online poker? I ask you as you say it's hard to type. That's fine. That's cool. Appreciate you hanging around. It's been stormy in Michigan for a couple of days. Yeah, we had some intense rain. I can't even remember what day it was. Woke up to it maybe Friday? Saturday? Oh gosh, isn't this awful? I don't know. I hear what you mean, Lisa. Just same old stuff, different day, exactly. And then trying to figure out what day that is. The thunder was so loud the other night, it sounded like an entire football team was falling down my stairs. Oh no. Wow. That is loud. Especially, I mean, this is early in the year for thunderstorms. Crazy. Yeah, I heard parts of the Midwest were supposed to get some tornadoes. I think there was a tornado, wasn't Mississippi or someplace. I think there were some tornadoes that popped up. Matt, do you think your weather has changed to spring yet? I know I saw Spiderman posted some snow the other day, but I think it then has since melted. I guess you guys could still potentially get snow being that far north, and same for you, Lisa, really, I suppose. I mean, technically Maryland could get snow, but we didn't get snow this entire winter, so we just kind of didn't have a winter. Crazy. Crazy times, right? Ah, you heard the frog chorus this weekend. Like, I guess I'm assuming the spring peepers, that's like the all rite of passage sign of spring, right? Once the spring peepers come out and serenade for the evening. I love hearing them. It just makes me think, okay, spring is here. And yes, it could still snow, but it's kind of like, okay, we made it to spring. We can hear the frogs. I used to go out and kind of go on guided hikes to look for spring peepers and night hikes looking into kind of like herping is what they call it, look herpetology, looking for amphibians and reptiles. And going out at night was fun. You could find spring peepers and salamanders and eggs from a variety of salamanders and frogs. And that was a really fun night hike that I used to do. Find a whole bunch of critters. Found a huge snapping turtle. Those were the days. So I guess I've already told. Hey Marie, thanks so much for coming in and for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. How have you been doing, Marie? I hope everything is well with you. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I know not your fault. I haven't been able to go live. Now that I know I can go live from my phone, I'm excited about this. I think if we do this again, I'll experiment with bringing somebody up on screen because I still have the invite button. Although, you know what? I don't have the link. How would I'd have to get the link before I enter the Oh, I have to see if the phone will let me copy the link. That might be the issue. Oh, but if it get, I think it would work actually. I think I could have someone on the screen with me. If this is desktop mode, so this literally is just the same. It's just I have to scroll all around because I've got it zoomed in. Marie's been okay, busy cleaning up your house. So that's good. You know, this is certainly a time where we can all do that if the motivation strikes. Oh, Matt, that would be amazing if you could catch them on camera. That would be a cool vlog. You know, I'm always up for your woodland wildlife vlogs. That time you saw that owl was really cool. That was an awesome video. It reminded me of driving up my driveway when you shot that video, actually, the one I had as a kid. We'd have owls fly across, or great blue herons. Our neighbors had a big pond next door, actually two ponds. So we had tons of herons and other, water liking waterfowl type birds. Well, we didn't really see many ospreys, so it was primarily herons. But we used to walk down and go fishing. We got permission from the neighbors. The ponds were stocked with sunnies and smallmouth bass. It was a lot of fun. Matt's saying happy Monday to Marie. And Marie is a fantastic supporter. It's great to see you. Have you been staying safe, Marie? I hope everything's all right. Matt, you have ospreys like seagulls. That's that's like a big bird coming to stalk you like a seagull then. Ospreys are definitely they're so cool to watch though. Watch them hunt and get their food out of the water, and I used to do a lot of birding. I have a lot of bird pictures. It would be really cool to come up with some type of way. I know you can, like on YouTube, you can create videos, can kind of do like a picture slideshow. I've seen people do it. It's not the most interesting of things, but it might be a cool way to show off my photography if I ever get hard up for content. As I said, I have a stack of boxes, but if I ever get hard up, I have that. Oh, Brainwalker, hey, so much. Thank you so much for. I appreciate the birthday wishes. How have you been doing? Are you safe? You're probably in the thick of things, guys. Brainwalker works in a hospital in New York City. I really hope you're staying safe, Brainwalker. And I hope that you and your wife are well. Hey, Kev, welcome back. No problem. No problem at all, Kev. I'm glad you came back. Ah, and look at that, Kev. Kevin was just going to email you, Rainwalker, aka Mike. Yeah, New York has just been crazy. For sure, Rainwalker. I really hope everything's okay for you. And my phone lost you guys again. This is insane. 3 times. At least now I know how frequent it's doing it. I've been live for 46 minutes and it's done it 3 times. It has now dropped the website 3 times. That's fun. Okay. Matt says, always entertaining to watch an osprey carry a big fish over your car. Yeah, for sure. Wow, over your car. Oh, that must be awesome. Yeah, I definitely, my dream is to live in the country, in the woods. I miss it so much. Okay, Mike, I'm so glad that you're not working. Okay, put your right. I'm really glad that you are able to do that. I hope that that's not a financial burden, but I'm really glad that you and your wife can stay safe. I hope that you guys remain healthy. Definitely do the best you can. Karen, hey, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the birthday wishes. How are you doing, Karen? Hope you're staying safe. Kevin says he's been thinking about you, Rainwalker. Lisa's saying to Karen, doing well, asking how she's doing. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Karen. Thank you so much. We're just talking about a variety of things. Karen, earlier we were talking about some Bobby Lowe's Beauty was in here with Lisa, and we were talking about some boxes and makeup boxes that were getting delayed and things like that. Oh, thanks, Karen. Yeah, great. Yeah, I know. I haven't been live in a while, but it's good to be on here. Marie's asking, Lisa, how you're doing with the coronavirus. Rainwalker says Kevin is sending me money. Oh, that's really sweet. Hey, that is awesome. Exactly, Lisa. Yeah, feel free to network, everybody. Yeah, okay, Karen, right up your alley. You know, boxes and orders are all delayed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, for me, I mean, I've got 3 boxes scheduled for April. I don't do the makeup boxes, so I haven't had issues with them. It sounds like mine are going to come in on time. I haven't heard otherwise. I'm pretty sure Goddess Provisions is going to ship, and guys, that's going to be a crystal box. I mean, I've gotten crystals from them in the past, but this whole April theme is centered around crystals. I am super excited. Am I missing something? I'm getting an LOL. My mic might have been joking. Yeah, I think at least I think we both fell for that. I know I just did. Good one, Mike. No, no one did sing. I guess I haven't experimented. Mike, I am live on my phone via desktop mode on StreamYard. I think I can bring someone on the screen with me. I haven't tried it because I didn't want to lose the feed because that was the first time I've used only my phone. I'm wondering if a new notification went out. Hey, Dyrone, it's great to see everybody coming in now. That's fantastic. Good to see you, Dyrone. How have you been? Kevin, I hear you. I know. I wish you had money to send anywhere. Exactly. Karen, oh, you're going to live through my boxes. And Karen, one thing I was actually talking to Kevin about this the other day. Um, I kind of have a backlog of boxes right now. I kind of went overboard since December and Christmas and then had to upload less. So I actually have a box from December and some from January left, but I thought, hey, now that I'm ordering less and boxes are being delayed, I might have content where other people may start to lose content. It could actually work in my favor if you guys don't mind watching boxes from December, January. I mean, I have Karen, just so you know, I've got things like Nature Nurture. I mean, that's like a self-care. I think it's got some soap and some skincare items that might be interesting. I haven't put that up yet. I've got Goddess Provisions. I've got a Mind Wander. I've got Matter. I've got a Star Wars box. I mean, Confetti Collection. I'm very backed up on that. I could go on with that list, but I'm now back behind in the chat. So let me see. Thank you for the birthday cake emojis. I am going to have some birthday cake tonight. As some of you may know, I'm going to be trying a gluten-free diet for my migraines, but I'm going to start tomorrow. It just kind of coincided with my birthday. Everybody's talking to everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Karen. I'm sitting on boxes. I know it's killing me. The other thing I'm trying to do though is spread them out because we don't know how long this is going to go on, and I want to have content coming as well. So I'm trying to walk that fine line of having enough content, but then getting them up because I don't want to run out of content and then not, have my channel go downhill. I do have other ideas for some videos I could do. If I could definitely delve into the essential oil world, or even I might do some things on sleeping. I was thinking some things on type of self-care wellness videos, since all that is so important right now. So let's see. Kevin says training finished, then lockdown began. Yeah, that's basically where Kevin is right now. Everyone's saying hi to Rainwalker. Karen, you love skincare. Yeah, I know, Karen. It's bad. Part of it is my migraines. I haven't been able to film and recorded videos as much lately. The migraines have been kind of keeping me away from things. But I'm really hoping to get that. Let's see. Lisa says, Karen, I finally ordered a Jeffree Star Calabasas Lippy. Karen, you will totally know what that means. So that's awesome. And I'm excited for Lisa, and I hope she posts a video on it. And Lisa, hey, I'll watch it. How about that? Yeah, I haven't been able to upload as much, Karen. Yeah, I understand. Thank you. Oh, Matt, I would love to borrow the goats. I love pygmy goats, and they're just the cutest things, and yours are adorable. You have so much content. Everybody loves goats. I mean, you have like constant content. Lisa says, Kevin, I hear you. It's not terrible yet, but starting to get bored. Oh, this is just the beginning, Lisa. That's the problem. Maybe Lisa, maybe you could go live. Have you thought about doing any lives? I know you went live with Rhonda last week, or whichever week that was. I'm now not remembering. But maybe you could go live too. Thank you, Lisa. I know. Thank you, Karen. I know migraines are awful. I'm actually working with a new doctor, a naturopathic doctor, now, doing a different route to try to treat them. And the first thing she has me doing is going gluten-free. So I'm going to be trying that. Basically switching out foods. Just got some gluten-free foods in today, so probably we'll start tomorrow. Kevin says, I'm so bored, Lisa, but I've got one hell of a vlog to film this week, so I can't wait to release it. Hey, Kevin, how have you not clued me in on that vlog? Unless I might know what you're thinking. If I don't know what you're thinking, I guess I'll be surprised with everyone else. What's not that exciting, Lisa? It's hard. It seems everyone is going live. Oh, hard to find a slot. Well, hey, I just did it, and I just said I'm going live, and I found a slot. But it's my birthday, so I can do what I want, right? No, but I hear you. Yeah, I've actually, Lisa, I've clue me in on some of these lives that you've been going to because I've been looking for some good lives. Your Rainwalker's wondering what's been happening to you. Kevin, no lives, no video for 1 week. Glad you're okay. Yeah, see, this is what I'm here for. My lives, just connecting everybody. I'm glad you guys are all talking. It's fantastic. Matt says, sounds fun. Kevin, Lisa is telling you to be safe, Mr. Hart. Exactly. You listen to Lisa, be safe. Kevin can't go live at present until his broadband gets installed again, or installed. Yeah, that really sucks, Kevin. I know your situation. That's right now his internet is extremely slow and it wouldn't probably support a live. Rainwalker is also telling you to be safe, Kevin. Oh, you're welcome, Rainwalker. Okay, so Kevin hasn't told me. All right. You won't be leaving your property. Interesting. You're quite excited to film it. Oh, I'm excited. That'll be something to look forward to. Now we all have something to look forward to. Matt says he'll come visit everyone after the stream. Oh, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. AKA Terminal Goat. Yeah, I'm throwing names out. Okay, Matt is Terminal Goat. Relaxing Rainwalker is Mike. And I think everyone else, everyone knows everybody else. Awesome. Okay. Well, Kevin, that's great that you have an idea. I'm super excited for it. That's probably better than what I was thinking you were going to do. So that's good. Very cool. I think new content at this point for your channel would be a good thing. But Kevin, are you going to be able to upload it? I know you're resourceful and I know you'll find a way, but the broadband is just, the speeds are so slow, right? Lisa. Fantastic. I love it. Oh, Rainwalker, good idea. Rooftop drone footage. You're right. That could get interesting. But then what if you have a drone issue? That could be scary, and then you have to go retrieve your drone, then you technically do have to go off your property. Just saying. Okay, Kevin thinks he can upload it, but it may take a few days. Oh, man. Wow. Well, hey, a few days is better than nothing at this point, right? I mean, we're all having to adapt with this situation. Right, Karen? Like everything getting delayed? Don't jinx it. Okay, thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate it. Enjoy your cooking. I'm glad you stopped by. And good luck with your boxes. I hope that everything comes in and isn't too delayed. Do you think, Karen, real quick before you go, do you think you're going to encounter companies that just aren't going to be able to fulfill what they promise? So I do have one. Kal-El. It's not really a well-known box, but it's like a female fandom box. So it's like geared towards like women's jewelry and things for things like Marvel, Star Wars, X-Men. Like I do have a Star Wars box to film. Oh my God, yeah. So yes, in the way that you mean companies aren't going to be able to fulfill what they promise. I'm thinking that about Kal-El right now. They have not sent out their December box yet, and it's now March. Star Wars, or there was supposed to be a Star Trek box for March that I've prepaid for, and I'm wondering if I'm ever even going to see it. And Matt wants to know what Karen's cooking. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Karen says, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, yes, I'm thinking fashionista. Everyone has always said that fashionista, but it's really fashionista is not going to work out. That's a shame. I never got that one, but it seemed like it was a popular box. But Karen, if you're around, Matt wants to know what you're cooking. Going back up, let's see. Kevin says, I would do that by other houses. Wi-Fi messes with the controls, not good. I think he meant wouldn't do that. Okay, yeah, that would, oh, Wi-Fi messages to controls. Oh, that's scary. I didn't know that. That makes sense, though. Interesting. Yeah, and then someone might think that, like, the government is spying on them or something, right? What show was I watching? It was an episode of The Rookie with Nathan Fillion, and somebody used a drone. Of course, there was this teenager using this drone to spy on this woman by a pool, but it ended up the husband of the guy ended up shooting a bullet into the air at the drone, and the bullet ended up landing, falling, and ended up getting lodged in someone else's head. And it was going to kill the guy, but it somehow managed, of course, because this is TV and it's miraculous, it managed to stay in the guy's head and then alert doctors to the fact that he had a huge tumor in his head. And then this random bullet from a stray drone ended up saving his life. But anyway, that's off topic. So I caught back up. Okay, I think I'm still live. Yes, I am. All right. I have to scroll up and over to go to the live thing. Lisa, I know, right? Isn't it a good show? I hope I didn't, I hope you're caught up and I didn't give any spoilers away. I know, right, Rainwalker? That was just a crazy, I mean, you got to give props to these people who write these shows. Like, how do they come up with storylines like that? That's just awesome. Exactly. Hollywood magic. It was a cool story. It made me think of course, the drone stuff was just funny, but then it just, and the police captain was hilarious with it because he ended up finding about both cases at the same time, and he went to his rookies and was just like, "I just solved two of your cases at the same time with one thing." It was it was well done show. It's an awesome show. But we got back to TV. So yeah, let's see. My birthday dinner tonight. Max was curious about what Karen's cooking, but I think Karen has left to cook. Let's see. My birthday dinner, I'm going to have kind of a favorite meal that I've been having. I think actually, Matt, oh, my alarm. I have an alarm on my phone going off. How do I get that? Okay, there we go. Matt, it's one of my favorites that I think I've told you about. It's the pork chop with fennel kind of in the sauce, and then apple, kale, and sweet potato on the side. I figured that would be good for my birthday. Just something that I enjoy. And then, of course, we'll have cake. So that'll be fun. And it won't be gluten-free until tomorrow. Well, technically, the dinner is gluten-free. Well, no, we actually, chicken broth can have gluten in it. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. That's one lovely fact I'm finding out. But so you have to find, actually, I'm not sure yet if in the future if I will have gluten-free chicken broth. But that'll be an adventure trying to find that. Apple, kale, and sweet potato. Rainwalker said, I had a guy come into the emergency department who shot his wife point blank in the head and then shot himself, and they both survived. Wow. Wow. That's insane, Rainwalker. I'm glad they both survived, but wow, that ended up. Yeah, exactly. Hate to be that guy. I mean, that's wow. That's sad. Yeah, Kevin, it's a really good food. And cake is confirmed, yes. And it's not gluten-free. The problem is it's a whole entire cake, and I'm going to have leftovers. And I'm thinking I might go all gluten-free except for the cake. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I mean, my doctor's not, she said it wouldn't be, she didn't expect it to be an all or nothing deal. She knows that, like, learning to go gluten-free, you have to read labels and there's going to be hidden things. But I'm not super sensitive to it. It's not like I have celiac disease or anything. So it's not like if I accidentally ingest something in a random chicken broth or something that it's going to majorly affect me. Exactly, Kevin. Baby steps. Thank you. Yeah, right? I'll have a little bit of gluten in my system. Let's see. Matt says that will make interesting conversation next dinner. Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, Rainwalker, that is crazy. That's like something out of Hollywood, really, when you think about it. Yeah, I know, Kev. I found granola bars today. It's going to be a touch and go with those granola bars. You know, some of them can be kind of the gluten-free ones can be nasty. Like I know the Kind bars, some of them are gluten-free. Actually, Matt, remember that Kind bar that you told me looked like twigs? I think it was the pumpkin spice flavor from that snack box. I ended up trying it, and it literally did taste like twigs. It was pretty bad. I couldn't finish it. Um, I'm hoping to find some that I like eventually. But thank you guys so much for joining me on my birthday live. If anybody has any last things they want to say, go for it. Otherwise, I think I'm going to call it a night or a day or whatever time of day. Oh, thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I did reach 500. I think I'm at 507 or so now. I appreciate that. City hospital, crazy stuff every day. Yeah, I can't imagine. Lisa says, can't imagine being the wife and realizing my husband wanted me dead like that. Yeah, yeah. That's horrible. I can't imagine the recovery and everything going into that. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. Yeah, 500 was a long time coming. I felt like I was 10, 11 away, 5 away for a really long time. So, yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Kevin. You're right. I should have celebrated with that. I wanted to do a giveaway, but I think I'm probably going to delay that until the coronavirus stuff settles, just with shipping and everything. And if there's shipping delays, I'd hate to see whoever wins the giveaway, not get their box. Everything just seems so uncertain. I mean, it seems like things are still coming in the mail. It really just depends. I'll see how it goes. Obviously, we all know this is just the beginning. Thank you, Ross. I appreciate it. Yug FN, welcome. I'm not sure if I've seen you before. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Welcome to the chat. Ooh, we have a siren. I just heard a siren go off. Fun times. All right. Give away a Corona survival box. Yeah, Matt, I would if I could put the supplies in it. I mean, everything I need to survive can't really give away. I mean, I have a little bit of hand sanitizer left. Really not much to give away with beer. Exactly. Yeah. Good point. I mean, the most I could do is some. Awesome. Thank you so much, FN. I appreciate it. Thank you to I don't know if someone shared out this live or got FM here, but I appreciate it. Maybe you're subbed to my channel as well. That's probably, of course, that's how you heard about it. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking right. This is my own live. I have to remember, I haven't hosted a live in so long. A tins of tuna giveaway. Actually, I could do that. I hate tuna. I cannot stand the smell, the taste. It makes me nauseous just to smell it. I've been like that ever since I was a kid. Apparently, my mom tried to feed it to me when I was a baby, and it did not go well. Let's see. Matt says some two finger condoms, face mask made out of old underwear. I love it. Actually, though, old underwear. Sorry, I'm not going to send anybody my old underwear. That's not going to work. Finger condoms, though. I mean, seriously, I was thinking about this the other day, like having to go up to an ATM. I mean, it's like wear gloves for these things at least, or at least finger condoms seriously aren't a bad idea. Toilet paper, I know. Actually, the grocery store had toilet paper on the shelf today. Believe it or not. There was no chicken to be had at the grocery store, but there was toilet paper. Yeah, for sure. We all have tins. Exactly, Ross. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to come up with get some new hand sanitizer or something. But the prices on that have been astronomical. I mean, I'm seeing so many companies say, hey, if you spend a minimum of $50, you get a free bottle of hand sanitizer. And it's probably what, like one of those 2-ounce bottles or something crazy. Rainwalker is saying to Terminal Goat, saw that video on Facebook. Face mask made out of Wonderwear. Huh. I didn't see that. That's kind of disgusting. But hey, I mean, if it's clean, then it works. Theoretically, it's better than not having a mask. Fresh goat raisins. Love it. Of course. They really could pass as raisins, at least until you smelled them or tasted them. Vodka. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't make your own hand sanitizer or just use vodka. I mean, rubbing alcohol is another thing you can't find on shelves, even to make hand sanitizer. Alcohol is the way to go. Kevin says waste of vodka, Mike. Lisa says I'm not going out with underwear on my face. Of course, I know. That would be kind of funny. I mean, you could. Yeah, Matt's agreeing. Don't waste the vodka. Exactly. Can't have an alcohol shortage, right? Lisa's clean or not. Yeah, well, maybe if you depending on how big the pair of underwear is here, right? You could potentially fold it or sew it in a way where it didn't look like underwear. There are a lot of people making masks, as everybody knows. Matt says the vodka distilleries here are making hand sanitizer. That's really good. I've heard of places down in the Carolinas doing that as well. I think a lot of them are. That's fantastic. And I think some are trying to give it out for free or donate it to local hospitals or local places that need it. That's a really good thing. And I lost you guys for the 4th time. Wow, at least I'm not losing connection. I need to figure out what's going on with my phone. It'd be funny if I scrolled the way I'm scrolling around this what's it called, desktop view. If I accidentally clicked on my camera, you guys could all see what I look like. Lisa says hell to the no, Jesse, or maybe not. Yeah, I know. I was just teasing. I would rather wear clean underwear on my mouth than not having a mask, though, if I was going to go into a place that I could have, potential exposure. Rainwalker said this lady did it and it looked pretty good. Try to find it on Facebook. Yeah, I'm sure it's around. It might be on YouTube too. I'll look into that. It sounds funny. Lisa says a day late and $1 short. Matt's looking for it right now. I'm assuming that's what that means. Use a t-shirt. Yeah, that's true. There are other cloth items that would be better. My mom's been using a bandana. That's pretty cool. At least that looks stylish. I don't know. Not that at this point looks don't matter, right? You just don't want to catch the virus. Kevin says do that when you hit 1,000 subs. Do what? What am I doing? Do I want to know what I'm doing? 1,000 subs. I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible. I mean, maybe in a really long time. But when I started, I didn't think 500 was possible, and I know everybody says that, but I really, between not going on camera and I think when I first started, I only posted 1 video a month, and I really didn't expect to ever hit 500. Oh, the face reveal. Ah, okay. Yeah, sorry, I was all over the chat. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's, I don't know if that's incentive to anyone to help me get to 1,000, do a face reveal. But that means I actually have to do it when I hit 1,000. I do have my reflection in a video. I think Matt's seen it. I'm not sure if anybody else saw the latest aroma reveal video. I had a box that had a very glossy back to it, and I didn't realize that when I filmed, I quickly turned the box over and you saw like a reflection and kind of like you could tell what hair color I had, and that was basically it. I ended up just leaving it in there. I don't even know if anybody noticed. I kind of joked in the comments that there was a second reveal in the aroma reveal box, and I don't think anybody saw it, so that's kind of funny. Yeah, Kevin, you do. You're privileged. You do know what I look like. So yeah, no incentive there. Oh, stunning. Well, thank you, Kevin. Lisa, oh, right. Yeah, of course. I'm not hiding it. If anybody has social media, I have pictures on Instagram and what are the other ones? Twitter. I'm like, what are the other social media accounts? They write Twitter. Um, okay, Rainwalker. Kevin knows what you look like. Yeah, Mike, I don't know what you look like. I don't think. No, we heard your voice. Hearing your voice on Kevin's live was fun that one time. Which that gosh, that feels like ages ago, doesn't it? Doesn't that just feel like a whole nother lifetime ago? Lisa knows what Kevin looks like. Yeah, Lisa, I know what he looks like too. And we pretty much know what Matt looks like. Although I'm not sure I've seen him without his hat. Maybe in some of those older videos of the river. I'd have to go back and rewatch. Kevin saying Lisa's privilege with and without shades. Ooh, there you go. I do what, Kevin? Why am I getting lost? I should probably read things in order. I jump around so much that then I get lost in conversation. I don't know what comments are referring to. Lisa says he knows what I look like with red hair and gray hair. Poor guy. Most everyone does. Yeah, you came on here for us for the few minutes with the gray hair. Lisa, you look great. Hair was pulled back. It's fine. No worries. And we're all gonna get to see each other with like home done haircuts eventually. If no one can get out and get their haircuts, things are gonna get really interesting. I can pretty much trim my bangs, but I might let them go out at this point. Can you guys imagine? Well, I mean, eventually we're all gonna have to start cutting our own hair, right? Depending on how long this lasts. Yeah, Lisa, I know. I don't blame you. If I got it done, I'd probably want to get it done professionally somewhere. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I have no desire to have a different hair color now, but I'm sure I could in the future. But Matt, hashtag trimmers. Yeah, it might not be so bad. I'm probably just gonna let my hair grow out. I mean, I wanted it longer, but it gets tangled. It's already really long, and now there's gonna be no getting it cut. I think Kevin's kidding. You're organizing our meetup. Yeah, next year at this point. Yeah, we can't even. UK and the US borders are basically closed to each other right now. It's kind of a thing that vanished, unfortunately. Kevin says, "Yeah, Lisa, thank God no one bought plane tickets for this year, right?" Yeah, I know. At one point, Cooley was talking about Kevin in one of your lives coming to the United States. His family was going to take a summer trip, but they were hesitant. It was right as the virus was getting started. They were hesitant and they weren't sure they should buy tickets. I'm assuming they're not. I haven't heard. And well, Cooley, they were going to go to New York, so there's no way. No offense, Mike, but there's no way that I would go to New York right now. Actually, and with our lockdown order in Maryland, their Governor Hogan is preferring that people don't travel out of state. Mike says, "Relaxing Rainwalker. I have long hair, like hippie long. Oh, that's cool." Lisa D, how weird is it that our birthdays, Kevin, no one knew what was coming yet by the end of the month on Jesse's birthday, how closed down the world would be. Oh, Lisa, that is quite the point. I mean, when both of your birthdays came by, I mean, we really some air travel was getting affected. Things were starting to happen, but it was primarily in China, and it seems so far away. Terminal Goat Matt says, very cool to Mike. Kevin wants hippie long. Now, Mike, you have to show it. He wants you to show it. Yeah, Kevin says, Lisa, that's right, all within a month. That is crazy. I guess it was the arrival of the Aries sign, right? You Pisces were fine. Aries came along, destroyed everything. I guess Rams tend to do that. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah, no New York. Stay away at least for 3 months. I think people will be staying away from New York for a long time. Oh, Kevin, I don't want to think about that. It makes you think where we'll be next month. Oh, man. I don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is just the beginning, so who knows? Kevin, with any good luck, you'll have faster broadband. But I hate to say it, I'm not sure within a month. Lisa says we'll be skinny as hell because ain't no one gonna have any food left. I hope not. I have to commend my mom. She's doing an amazing job with this. She's kind of treating this like, she's kind of been like back and forth with her weight a little bit over the years. She did a biking trip around Niagara Falls for a while, so with a group of women, so she was in shape, and back and forth with it. But with this virus, she's kind of treating it like she's rationing and eating smaller portions. And this morning, just this morning alone, she went biking and hiking and did a whole bunch of stuff. And she's already lost over 10 pounds with the virus. She's doing amazing. She's eating less, just like she's pretending she's not going to have food. And she's also trying to go to the grocery store less often. So, I think she's just an inspiration. That's just totally cool. And I lost you guys again. This is the 5th time my phone has dropped this website. It must really not like me on websites. Anyway, Kevin says, I do hope so, Jesse. My wings have been clipped right now. Yeah, I know. Matt's asking Lisa if she's ever tried goat. Oh no, Matt. I guess, oh, that's awful. We can't. Your goats are too cute. Lisa says, I'm mostly kidding because our stores are finally getting some food again. Lisa says, no, and I don't want to have to eat one of your pets. Exactly. Yeah, no eating those two cute goats. Mike says, my friend has a goat farm upstate in New York. That's cool. What type of goats does he have, Mike? Do you know? Kevin says the food will be there, Lisa. We just won't have any money left to buy it. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, Trump in the United States, Trump passed the $1 trillion stimulus package. So technically, single people are getting $1,200, and I believe married couples are getting $2,400. They said in a couple weeks, but that won't last long. If this is a continued thing, I don't know how they're going to expect people to live off of that amount of money. That's, for some people, that might be a rent or a mortgage payment right there. Oh, Lisa, did we lose? Can you guys still hear me? Hope you guys can still hear me. My website dropped for like the 5th time. My phone is being stupid. Mike, Matt wants to know where in New York. Matt says they probably taste like plastic, to be humble. Did you guys lose me? Can you still hear me? It still says that I'm live. I think I'm still here. It's weird. This is the first time I've done a live where I can't. Did you guys lose me? I'm not sure. Can anybody still hear me? Testing, testing. If anyone can hear me, I don't know why it would have. This could be a YouTube issue. Okay, Matt says, okay, cool. Yay, you can hear. Lisa's buffering. Okay, Lisa, just kidding. Lisa got me all concerned. All right, great, you can still hear. Rainwalker says he's a doctor at the hospital. He just says upstate. All right, upstate, gotcha. I think Lisa was just buffering, and now you can hear. Can you hear me now? Excellent, Lisa. Thank you. Um, okay, so yeah, I think that's a thing in New York, right? Like Mike, when people live in the city, upstate is just upstate, and it can be anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. Actually would love to visit upstate New York someday. See the Adirondacks, that kind of area. No, obviously no time soon, but Matt says he's close to Plattsburgh. Is that New York, Matt? I'm not sure. Not sure what state that's in. I know you're Matt. I know you're in Vermont. Yes, exactly. Okay, so yeah, everyone just says upstate, and it can be anywhere in upstate New York. Okay, you're close to Plattsburgh, New York. That's awesome. For some reason, Matt, I was thinking you were further north, but that's cool. I need to look at a map and find because I honestly, before I met you, did not know Vermont had islands. I know that's rather ignorant, but living in the Mid-Atlantic and not New England, I didn't exactly know that. Yeah, Ross, buffering every day. I'm buffering. That is Trucker Z's signature line, isn't it? Oh, Kevin, you finally thought of it. Buffalo. You're right. Okay, yeah. I remember now too. Now that you said it, last night we were like, it begins with a V. Yeah, Buffalo. You're right. Buffalo, New York. That's a cool area. Lots of snow there, but I would love it. Oh, Matt, you can see the Green Mountains and the Adirondacks from where you live. That's really cool. Yeah, exactly. Rainwalker, New York is huge. Yeah, Trucker Z's in Buffalo. Okay. Why? I don't know why I could not remember that. I know people from Buffalo. It's a city I want to go see, obviously, with Niagara Falls. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. I guess because he travels around, he's always in his truck. I think the most of the time I've talked to him, he's been in Pennsylvania. Yeah, that must be an incredible view. Matt, do you have a video that shows that view? I feel like you do. I feel like it might have been in one of your fall videos. I'm not sure. Or maybe can you only see the mountains on like a clear day? Something like Seattle and Mount Rainier, like from the city, you can only see it when it's clear. Yeah, Matt, huge. Yep. Mike says I'm far south as you can go. Okay. Yeah, New York City is fairly it's pretty far south. Lisa D says I saw the Canadian side of the falls when I was 10. Oh, that's cool. That's right, because you grew up in Canada. I've heard the Canadian side is the more impressive side to see. I would like to see both. I would need to get a passport, and I that's on my bucket list. Definitely. I've heard the city is really pretty too on the Canadian side. That's right where my mom went on her biking trip a few years ago. By the VZ Bridge. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Karen's still cooking. Thanks so much for popping in, Karen. Matt wanted to know what you're making, Karen, and we do too. We want to know what you're making for dinner. Yeah, exactly, Lisa. I can't see it right now. Everybody's borders are closed, nor would I even go up there. Not for sure. For sure, not now. Oh, Rainwalker, that's cool. You got to see the comfort come into New York this morning. That's so cool. I saw a picture online of President Trump watching it when someone else was standing with him, watching it leave our area and coming up to New York. Basically, the comfort's of a ship that's going to bring a bunch of much needed supplies and aid to New York City. How big of a ship was that, Mike? It looked pretty big on the picture. That must have been kind of impressive to see it come in. Mike says it's a huge ship. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Kevin says he saw that impressive ship. That's cool that you saw that all the way from the UK. I guess it's news. Lisa says, I'm wondering though if they'd let me cross if my dad had a medical emergency. Oh wow. Yeah, I would hope so, Lisa. I really would hope so. I would think so. Along with the crazy story I told about my dad earlier, his boss did even something more stupid and went um, scuba diving off of some island in Venezuela and got stuck down there because they left mid March and then all the planes were grounded and they were stuck down there for weeks. They eventually called the State Department and got enough United States citizens where they were able to get a ship or a ship. We're talking about boats. Get a plane in there and charter them out. But if you can work on it hard enough, you might be able to get across the border. I would really hope so, Lisa. So yeah, Mike says it was a Navy hospital ship. Yeah, that's right. It is cool. Kevin watches a lot of world news. That's good. Good to stay up with the times. Say, one time, Kevin, you told me Maryland was on the news in the United Kingdom, and I thought, what? We were doing that thing where the schools were still giving dinners to the kids and lunches and breakfast, the meals to the kids, the students that were out of school. Lisa said it would just be me, though. All the others here have no Canadian in them. Ah, okay. You might be. I would think. I mean, if it's your blood relative, I would think they'd have to, but I don't know. I mean, my friend who's pregnant, she's being induced Thursday. She was saying in New York she heard, and Mike, maybe you can confirm this. I don't know if you've heard this, but in New York, they're not allowing fathers of expecting mothers or mothers delivering babies to be at the hospital with their wife or with their partner or their mother, whatever. Um, and my friend is being induced Thursday. She's terrified. And I lost you guys again. Oh my goodness. She's terrified that she's going to not have her husband with her for the delivery, and she's got some complications going on, and she's a wreck. But so far, unless it changes in 2 days, right now the Maryland law is only the father can be with the wife or the father of the child can be with the partner when giving birth. Let's see. Mike says in New York, people can not go to the hospital to visit if you're admitted. No visitors. Yeah, exactly. That's what my friend was just saying. Saying not even just for COVID, but for being pregnant or anything. Exactly, Lisa. It must be sad to die alone like that. I've been thinking like that about that too a lot. I mean, I wouldn't even want to ask the nurses or the techs for how much help because I feel like every time I asked them for something, I would expose them. Even if I just like ran out of water, or you know what I mean, I would try to do it like when they came in to do the necessary stuff because you just wouldn't want to expose them. It would be horrible. Kevin says if it was the UK, they wouldn't let you. Lisa says they're even to go through that alone if not too serious. Yeah, I mean, some people have vlogged, guys, if I end up in the hospital, you might get a face reveal early. If I get it, I might be going live for you guys. You guys might be how I get through things, right? I mean, that's just awful. I mean, if I were in the hospital, if they allowed me to vlog, I would probably want to document my experience if I could talk. I mean, obviously, if you get to the point where you're seriously ill enough to be in the hospital, you probably would be out of breath and unable to talk. There is that one guy who was on a CNN did a video where he filmed from his hospital room and he kind of told his story a little bit. This was near the beginning of it all. Let's see, Kevin says in the UK right now, they're just allowing phone calls. Well, phone calls, that is, maybe you could do FaceTime or something depending on the internet of the hospital, or at least some type of minimal call would be nice. Hearing someone's voice can go a long way. Matt says emergency rooms here are like jails. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, if it's in total quarantine isolation. Mike agrees, like jails are correct. Lisa's 1/4 UK. Yeah, Lisa, if you were in a hospital, you would log it. Yeah, I would try to too, I think. Of course, I might not want to look back at those videos once if I, of course, if I recovered, it would just be a miracle story, you know. Mike said we were running out of supplies, no masks, no gowns, running low on gloves. Oh, Rainwalker, I'm so glad you are able to stay home with your wife and not have to work and be in on all that. That would be terrifying to have to do your job or anybody's job in that hospital without the proper safety equipment. I really hope that the Navy ship brings relief to a lot of hospitals in terms of supplies, ventilators, everything that they need. And of course, Kevin, think of the views. That's what I think of. I know. That's what you do all the time. Could go viral. Yeah, literally. Viral in more than one way, right? I would do it probably just to stay connected and give myself something to do, unless they put me on meds that were making it impossible for me to talk, or if I would lose my breath. But even then, go on for coronaviral, boo, hiss. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's okay. We gotta have some comedic relief. I know it's a very sensitive subject for sure. And I don't even know if YouTube's gonna detect that we've talked about it, but how do you not? I don't even know how that's going on. Oh yeah, Rainwalker. Yeah, Mike, I've heard about that. Bringing in retired nurses and MDs to help. I heard I think I saw in the news that the UK is doing that as well. And that has me all kinds of worried, because that's the retired, they're generally probably, you know, older and at more risk. Hopefully they're not making them do crazy shifts, because then that just puts their health at risk. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end this here. But thank you so much for coming in and spending some of my birthday with me. I really appreciate all your company. I've really enjoyed talking to everybody again. And now that I know I can do this on my phone, I think we can go live more often. Lisa says, I feel like you can talk about it, perhaps not trying to offer false hope or snake oil cures. You might be right. Yeah, I haven't looked it up lately. I mean, right now YouTube has a lot of their workers working from home, and they are using bots to pick up on things, so who knows. But yep, definitely no false hope here. But Kevin says, it's been a pleasure, my awesome friend. Thank you. Same to you. Great catching up with everyone. I agree. Yeah, it was great to catch up. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. Yes, you stay safe too. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yep. Take care, everybody. Yeah, everyone here. I hope you stay safe. Karen, if you're still listening, stay safe. Kevin says, love you all. I'll be going live as soon as my broadband is installed. Well, Kevin, we're looking forward to that. Of course. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off, and I have to scroll up, so it's gonna take me a while. But Rainwalker, yeah, Mike, great to see you too. Thank you so much for coming in. Matt says, have a wonderful and safe week, everyone. You too, Matt. Thank you so much. It was great to talk to you. And thanks again for keeping me company on my birthday. And I will talk to you guys all soon, I hope. And my thumb has to find the exit button now. Where does the exit button? This is hilarious. When you're on and broadcast is at the top right. When you're on desktop mode, I zoomed in. All right. So officially, goodbye, everybody. Thanks again.